The Andean condor is a South American bird in the New World of Vultur family Cartidae and is the only member of the genus Vultur, found in the Andes Mountains and adjacent Pacific coast of western South America. The Andean condor is the largest flying bird in the world by combined measurement of weight and wingspan. Solar mark, the environmental changes originate new characters. It would be incorrect to think that the change of the condors have occurred exclusively due to their environment, but this theory could be applied since the birds only inhabit South America due to their meteorological characteristics. For Darwin, only species that had traits compatible with the environment in which they lived could survive. In the case of condors, only those birds born in windy lands and with feathers light enough could reach maturity. That is why these birds are not found in flatlands. Sexual maturity and breeding behavior do not appear in the Andean condor until the bird is 5 or 6 years of age. The Andean condor is a scavenger feeding mainly on the carrion. Wild condors inhabit large territories of traveling more than 200 kilometers a day in search of carrion. It is a large black vulture with a row of white feathers surrounding the base of the neck and especially in the male. Large white pads on the wings, the head and neck are nearly featherless, and the dull red color, which may flush and therefore change color in response to the bird's emotional state. In the male, there is a wattle on the neck and a large red comb or carbuncle on the crown of the head. The female condor is smaller than the male, an exception, to the rule among birds of prey. The beak is the only structure that birds have to process food. Evolutionarily, the beaks of the birds have ended up acquiring shapes that allow each species to better obtain its food or adapt to its environment. In fact, the differences between the breed of Galapagos finch were fundamental for Charles Darwin to propose the theory of evolution. In the case of the condor, its beak allows it to easily pluck the carrion meat. As it feeds so much, its mass is high, and that is why it must use the wind currents to plant instead of flying. The Andean condor is the national bird of Colombia, a bird that lives on the Andes mountain range and is recognized for its large size and wingspan. The Andean condor is considered a national heritage because it is an exotic bird and that represents the spiritual harmony of those who love the nation. Being a slowly maturing bird with no natural predators in adulthood, an Andean condor is a long-lived bird. Longevity and mortality rates are not known to have been extensively studied in the wild. Some estimations of lifespans of wild birds has extended 50 years. In 1983, the Guinness Book of World Records considered the longest-lived bird of any species with a confirmed lifespan was an Andean condor that died after surviving 72 years in captivity.